The following podcast is most likely unlistenable, unintelligible, inarticulate, and problematic, and will probably ruin your day. But if you have any pity in your big red heart, you'll listen to these four handsome boys. Please, bro, please, they need this so bad. Please just listen.
Do people have e-sex in Gary's mod?
Yes.
I do.
What do you play? Like what game mode? Or
Trouble in Terrorist Town. I go in Trouble in Terrorist Town. I RP with
Forbidden
people.
Love.
Yeah.
Forbidden love between the traitor and the detective.
Exactly.
I was thinking like prop hunt or something.
Oh, well, no. See, it's harder with prop hunt because props don't have vaginas.
True, Matt. That's actually a feminist. I should get. That's a slogan.
Wait a second.
I think we're gonna see that at the next Women's March.
I fucking hope so.
And the
props
Gary's
don't
mod,
have vaginas.
The Gary's mod font.
Wow.
I think Gary's mod's what, Basie?
Never mind.
This is a free This is an open forum here. This is a safe space. This is an anti-woke space. We did scan your face before this.
Yeah.
It took away your phone.
Yeah,
Taken away.
If you're listening to this, guys, listen. We are not a woke podcast, okay?
Yeah, okay.
We love freedom.
Yeah.
Yep. So if you're like, I heard these guys are woke because they say some shit like about socialism or whatever. Guys, we're not woke. We're only making
lies.
We're making fun of socialism, okay?
Yeah.
Socialism is stupid as fuck. It'll never work, okay? The Nazis were socialists, okay? Why do they call it the Nationalist Socialist Party if they weren't socialist? Socialism is Socialism is the party of the Nazis. We're not woke, okay?
Now give me your phone.
Okay, your phone.
Your face. Right? And if you report this, we will dox you and come after you. And actually, I would prefer a system where if anyone is mean to us, they get put into a camp, I think. If anyone's doing anything I don't like, if they're being too woke, you go into a big camp.
A bully camp.
Woke, and you have to be in that. And then you can watch your own woke comedians.
Yeah, you go to Camp Bray Buff, actually.
You go to Camp Bray
Buff. Like a missionary school.
Christian religion camp.
Okay, now that all of the loser libs are gone, okay, and the cool people are here listening.
Yeah.
All right. You should, honest to God, like get as much gasoline as you can and just start firebombing your local government buildings. Just firebomb your local government buildings. Police stations, hospitals, fuck it, dude. Who cares? Firebomb everything.
Hospitals,
people.
Children's hospitals specifically.
Yeah,
children are more likely to be liberal, so you should target the children hospitals.
Children are so woke.
They are too woke.
God.
It's because you know what kids learn in school? You know what kids learn about in school? Oh, don't even want to say it.
You know it's like it's 3 letters, just like all of those really bad 3-letter organizations in the government. CRT, baby.
Yep.
That's right. Critical racism theory.
They learned that slavery existed.
Yeah, imagine knowing slavery existed.
I feel like everyone that was complaining about that forgot that is still a thing, and now they've moved on to the trans and drag.
No, they don't even give a fuck. Yeah, nobody talks about CRT anymore because it's like
that was like the hot topic issue for a little bit.
The news is just the same 4 old men in a fucking trench coat trying to probe the fucking idiots. Yeah. Come on, guys, CRT. Nah, it's actually trans people and that want to be in your fucking bathrooms, dude. And then it goes back and forth. It goes between CRT and trans people all the time.
You have to choose one.
Yeah. All we're saying is that you should homeschool your kids more.
Yeah.
You should only homeschool your kids so that they're the most combative, non-socialized, underdeveloped children
you'll
ever meet. And look, that's a slam on a lot of I know a lot of homeschool kids that are great. But what, like...
Okay, yeah, all right, name 3, dude. Name 3.
Yeah.
Name 3 that you really like.
Homeschool kids.
Yeah, I'm waiting. Don't worry, I'm waiting.
You guys are... You're talking to a lot of people, okay?
Yeah, I know.
Look, man, it's just... Stuff's happening, you know? But no, like...
Shit happens.
Never change anything. I think the status quo is cool and sick.
Nah,
awesome.
well,
Anyways, I was gonna say I think Gary's Mod is like the most unsexy game to have e-sex in. Because like
yeah, it is.
even if you have a naked model of the hottest girl you've ever seen, they're just running up to you crouched holding a weapon. Like their hands are out like ready to hold a weapon. Like it's just so unsexy. No one's ever had sex or been turned on by like the crouched position. Like the fucking Call of Duty
Holy
ass
fuck.
half knee bent squat.
But do you know what's so good
That's a
about
good
that?
point.
What?
Source Filmmaker, which is the same engine but just for like making videos and stuff, is literally the sexiest application because you can make
It's
the
true.
best kind of porn with it. But the fucking the game is shit.
The
for
game
porn.
that all that shit is ripped from.
Yeah,
Porn. Basically, you're brave for finally admitting that Source Filmmaker porn.
it's
Is
the best.
sexiest.
It's
Yeah.
it's if you're watching anything else, I don't know what to tell
You're
you, man.
wrong. You're wrong.
It's also innovative too. I feel like
It's
every time
true.
a game comes out, the community comes together to crack the models and crack the whole game open, and try to get all the models so that they can grow them huge cocks and make them
Exactly. How do we put a
Slap
cock on this
ass.
model?
make them
How do we-
slap ass and sweat.
What is the perfect sound for this female model's balls to be slapping around?
Hey man, it takes a lot of
It's hard
like
work.
sound design and like the
Yeah.
animation, everything. It's a lot of work. You don't realize it when you got your cock in your hand and you're just like trying
I
to
would love to interview like
last rope.
a SFM fucking filmmaker, or what is it? NSFM, source filmmaker porn. Just like a guy who makes it. 'Cause,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like what work goes into the Foley? Like, is he making his own like cock slapping sounds? His ball expanding sounds, or is there a library? Is there like a
He has his own library.
sound library that you can grab shit from, or are you just hiring people?
I want to know what percentage are actually men though, because I think a lot of like porn
Yeah.
artists are women.
Oh, really?
That's true. 100%.
I think so.
100%. I've been on the Twitter.
I think that's because women can draw better than men. It's a womanly activity; they have to. And
They have
two,
to.
women are just hornier than men.
That's true.
They just
All those
express
things
it
are
in a
true.
different way,
That's
like
absolutely
drawing
true.
porn or directing porn on Source Filmmaker
Or reading
I was-
porn.
or reading porn.
Yeah.
Dudes don't read porn.
No,
What?
true.
Oh.
Men
That's
read about murder and fishing. Okay, manly activities. Women
They-
read about porn and flowers.
They
Womanly
they're
activities.
they're the leading demographic for any innovations in porn. I was gonna say the like the whole instead of like talking about Foley work and like porn voice acting, like
Mhm.
these women are making fucking bank doing voice acting for like Newgrounds animations and all the porn animations.
I would
But
hope
it's
they
like-
are. They better
like-
be.
Because a guy, you can just rip that shit from a game, from just like any voice actor. There's enough guys grunting and shit, but like the women for this, like talking. Oh my god, good for you. Get the bag.
That's true, actually. Yeah.
The bag queen,
Get that fucking
yes.
bag.
And like Newgrounds is great too because they always list the entire cast of any video you're looking.
Oh.
You can go and see their other work. And it's just a good community. Newgrounds really set the standard of how to make a good online community. Before everyone just like stopped going on it.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, bring it back.
It's
People
still
still
around.
do. Yes,
It's
you
still
can
around.
still do that shit.
Bring it
People
back.
will just upload shit both to YouTube and there because it's like I don't know
Yeah.
how much money there is in Newgrounds.
On Newgrounds.
I don't know if
Yeah.
we've talked about this before, but we're talking about it now before the intro even starts. But the fact that like, just remembering before YouTube when there used to be so many avenues to upload videos, and like make money off videos, and now all of that shit is just so dead.
Yeah,
It's just
man, it's
completely-
called
Yeah.
monopolizing,
I
dude.
know.
I love it.
It's
Thank you,
such a-
Google.
It's such a time, like a very quick flash in the pan time that no one will remember. Like when Screw Attack was around, and
Oh my god, I
There
fucking
was
forgot
one-
about that.
right there was one, I forget what it's called, but like
Oh, God, what was it called?
Mixer,
That
what's
guy
it-
with the glasses.
that guy with the glasses.
Oh my god.
I think
that
that's
was
what
like-
it was called.
That was the channel awesome one. I'm pretty sure. I don't remember if that had its own like video player or was just embedded YouTube videos.
Oh,
But like Screw
cool.
Attack was its own thing. Like, it
Yeah.
was its own
Mm.
video
Yeah,
player.
and like
Like,
normal boots. There's so many.
all this shit was, yeah. I don't know. What a time.
Wow, what a time, dude.
Should take down YouTube and just start that up again.
Take that shit down.
It should die. I mean, and it is because the fucking business models of these, like YouTube. Well, YouTube's probably okay. It never makes money because it never will. But like Twitch is dying. I can tell Twitch is dying because if I'm not subscribed to somebody and I try and watch their fucking stream, sometimes it'll be like 9 ads
Oh my
before I can
God.
watch.
Yeah.
Before I can
Yeah.
watch,
Yeah.
and I'm like, okay, bruh.
Bro, Twitch ads.
Sure.
Twitch ads make no sense. It's like I'm trying to watch. Why is there an ad in the middle of just me watching some guy in his apartment play video games? Just let him do it and like give him. I don't know. Like, I mean, give him money, I guess. But why do I have to watch a fucking Burger King ad? Or
Well,
an Amazon-
YouTube, you can block it with just a fucking normal ad blocker. But with
Yeah.
fucking Twitch, it's
Yeah.
like, damn,
I
bro.
mean, whatever. Get that G Fuel sponsorship, I guess, or whatever. Whoever else is doing sponsors now. There's some weird ones out there. There's like different waters. I've seen YouTubers I know like just advertise
Drinking
for
water?
just like
I've-
mineral
What?
waters and shit.
I've seen,
Really? Oh my God.
I think Ninja was advertising cigarettes.
That'd be sick.
What?
I
Yeah.
wish.
That's
That'd be
amazing.
awesome. Ninja's the new Joe Camel. Trying to get kids to smoke cigarettes. That would be
Holy
so sick.
shit.
There should be like, Twitch should be more open to allow shit like that, like just like evil content.
An evil section of Twitch.
If you put in like a disclaimer in your video that says like this is evil, then I think it'd be fine. I think we would get away with a lot more stuff, and we wouldn't get it. Well, I mean, like we do get away with everything we do because I don't hide anything. But also, like, I don't think we get in trouble as much as we do on certain
Right.
platforms if we were allowed to just say like, no, like this, we know this is evil, like this is evil content.
This is evil content right now.
Okay, at least we're admitting it. There's content out there that is evil that doesn't, that does fly through the radar. Right? There's a reason like half the fucking world is banned most gambling advertisements. And
Yeah, except
like
for
that.
when it's the government of Ontario fucking advertising it to you. I love
don't-
that shit.
you love to gamble. All right, let's start this fucking show.
Let's start the show.
Welcome back, host Unavailable. It is the podcast for degenerate gamblers by degenerate gamblers. I'm of course joined by Matthew, the diaper cowboy they call him in the casinos.
Diaper Cowboy. Yeah, it's see, it's because in most casinos, every casino offers strip poker. Obviously, it's a staple.
Mhm.
That's why you always wear a diaper, because it's always nice to have something extra underneath.
That is the craziest image in my head. That it's like you're walking through the casino and like you see everyone at the blackjack table, just a bunch of people having to take off their clothes, just out in public, like a big carpeted room with dim lighting. Meanwhile, like all the machines are going on in the background. I meant more in the case that like there's diaper wearers at casino. It's a very common thing.
Oh, really?
Diaper-
Just so
yeah.
you can just keep on gambling? You just
you
shit
keep
your
on
pants?
gambling, just shit your pants and piss your
What the
pants.
fuck? That's kind of genius, actually.
Yeah, man. Yeah, it's not harm. Yeah, it should be played on YouTube. It should be played on Smosh videos.
Yeah.
Advertisements for fucking Falls View Casino and shit. Yeah, that's awesome.
Diapers.
Notorious casino owner and Native American Basie is here.
Oof.
That's a good opening.
You don't agree with that statement?
They call me. Never mind. Never mind.
Is Mohawk Casino owned by Native Americans?
100% no. There's no way. There's
Absolutely
no
not.
way. Are you kidding me? I will look up that up right now just to make sure
I
I'm
don't
not
think so.
talking out my ass. But 100%.
Can you imagine?
That shit is not. There's no protest to ever change that name though.
No.
Is Mohawk Casino? Well, like,
It's on Mohawk land, though, probably, right?
Is it owned by Native Americans? Have you guys ever been to Mohawk Casino? Did they do the horse racing?
My mom used to work there.
Oh, really?
What'd she do?
Yeah, she was like a clerk.
It's run by the St. Reggie's Mohawk tribe in
Oh,
There you go.
Akwesasne.
really? Oh, okay.
In New York though.
Oh,
The Canadian one, like, again, they might just be saying shit. I don't know. Maybe you know what? Get the bag, Indigenous people. But there's definitely like that is diminishing returns in terms of like who's actually is what I'm saying makes sense. I don't think that it seems bad. It just all seems bad. Doesn't seem like the best thing in the world, and it is suspect that
Yeah, this is sus.
here's this casino. I don't know what I'm talking about, bro. Maybe there should be an age limit to start a podcast.
True. Honestly, true. I have gone to Mohawk Casino. I love the horse races there. I used to go with my family when I was a kid, and my parents would let us bet, and they would go do the bet for us.
You ever
Oh,
win
cool.
big?
Yeah, I did. I won $14 one time.
Whoa.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, which was amazing for a kid. I was like, oh, that's fucking sick. And then I never won it ever again.
Oh,
You're chasing that high.
Exactly, I was.
I'm Noah, your host, and I've lost everything to gambling.
damn.
I don't know, man. I feel bad, but like it also is crazy to watch when you actually go to a casino and you just walk through and you just see everyone's just like they're hitting that button. They're hitting that button, bro.
Yeah.
Like I don't know what it is where it's like, no, this
love
is how
it.
you make. I don't know, but like I don't know where
Right.
you pick
Type of
that
shit.
up.
Well, like
I don't
right,
know.
like people go on Twitch and watch people just do case openings, and that's not
I
even
know.
people hitting the button. Like
I
that's
know.
that's people watching other people gamble.
Yeah,
That's even sadder, dude. Honestly.
Yeah.
it's just like a weird psychological thing where it's like you see that and you're like, nope, this is how you make money.
Yeah.
This is my call. This
This
is
is
what I need to
genius.
do. And like obviously, I'm not super informed on, how that fixation forms, but it just to me it's just like
It's like, why, bro?
you don't
Like,
see-
just
you
stop.
why? Just
Yeah.
Literally,
Why?
just stop. Like,
no, like
it's
it's
not
obviously
that hard.
It's an addiction at 100%. But just
Nah,
like,
they can stop
where's
at
it
any
formed?
time, bro.
They can't.
No, they
It's just-
can't, dude. They just have to.
You just
Bro,
have to.
I was listening to Andrew Tate. Andrew Tate was talking a lot about like this willpower shit, and I was like, no way, bro. I love you, Andrew Tate. Started kissing my
Wait,
monitor,
bro.
dude. I love him.
I started kissing
was-
my mom, bro.
He was saying he was like, listen, man, if you have a gambling addiction, you just have to stop. And I was like, oh shit,
Stop
what
it!
the
Holy
fuck?
shit, yo!
Why aren't people
honestly,
just doing that?
that
Like,
is
I'm
genius.
worried, dude. I'm scared for them. Like, why aren't they just doing that?
How come the gambling casino doesn't just like,
Stop.
stop it? Basically, do you have an
What do you
answer for
mean?
that? How come
What
the
do you mean?
casino doesn't just like raise their building to the ground?
Why would they? They're the good guys.
Yeah.
Heroes. That's who I
It's
want to
not
be.
like they're forcing the people. It's not like they're making conditions optimal for them to sit there for hours and hours and hours and spend all of their money, dude. That's kind of fucked up to think that. Why would you think that?
Oh man, I don't know. The whole thing is just like it makes me woozy, dude. I'm gonna
Makes me weak in
throw
the
up.
knees.
There's so many just weird things about it, and like I can't articulate it, but it's just like they're all named after indigenous shit, and then they're the most evil buildings that exist besides like prisons in the world. It's there's so many layers to it, but I don't want to talk about that anymore. I want to talk about some crazy shit I've been seeing with some AI. We always talk about AI.
That's true. We're the AI podcast.
It's because we're young guys involved in technology and,
Exactly.
and education.
We've all got tech jobs.
Yeah, we're professionals in the space.
We all work in cybersecurity. We're all
In the cyberspace.
I'm a hacker. Okay.
Yeah, I'm a hacker.
I leaked the no-fly list. Okay.
I leaked Elon Musk's plane's whereabouts.
The thing I want to talk about is just like, have you guys seen? So like, there's Midjourney, right? Which is like the AI that everyone uses, and they release it is
Mid.
cope journey, bro. But someone did pictures of Donald Trump getting arrested, and it was like generated with Mid Journey, like the newest version of it.
Yeah.
And man, if I was someone's grandma living in like the Midwest,
You would believe it?
I 100%.
Oh, really?
100%. Like the new image generation, because people are always like, yeah, bro, but then look at the hands. Nah, and they fixed that. They fixed that in one day.
Holy
They figured
shit.
it. They fixed the hand shit in like one day, bro. I won't be able to find the pictures of Trump getting arrested because those are probably taken off Reddit, but it looks fucking real. It's like, and there's shit of like Tucker Carlson homeless. It just looks
That's
real.
hilarious.
There's people like just celebrities at fucking Renaissance fairs or like as waiters and shit. Like it's over. It's all done. I'm not like all. I say that every time because it's funny, but like it's getting closer to the point where you can easily just convince anyone's fucking grandma
Mhm.
or grandpa that Trump did get arrested. He got chased through the streets by police
Oh my god.
in New York and tackled. Like it's crazy. It's like the same like lying innovation is always so fun to follow for me and to kind of like catch up on. Like I saw someone say the other day, and I completely agree that we're becoming the moms that believe everything on Facebook, but it's instead of Facebook, it's TikTok,
Yeah.
and not like us specifically, but like our generation.
Yeah.
Like everything. Amanda will say shit to me like they're making a Hunchback of Notre Dame movie with Josh Gad, and it'll be like a TikTok of like someone in front of like a fake article talking into their iPhone, be like they're pointing up at the fucking screen, their green screen behind me, like they're making a Hunchback of Notre Dame live action, like waving their finger around. I'd be like, no, that's fake. Like they're not. And then Amanda will look it up, like, oh yeah, they're not. And then she'll look and like, oh yeah, that's a fake article, right? And like shit like that, where it's just like people go on TikTok and straight up just lie, like so hard, and I don't understand, and like everyone just believes it. And there's nothing, you just scroll through it and like on your day to day, and there's nothing saying that shit isn't true or that's not true, and not like, and even to a further extent than just like a Disney movie isn't coming out, right? It's just baffling.
Yeah,
to
people
me.
love lying. Like
It's so funny. We were watching what was it when Amanda was looking at TikToks, because when we were in the red light district in Amsterdam, and Amanda was looking at TikToks from it. And it was people being like, they're shutting this down in 1 year. And then I'm like, and she's like, they're shutting it down? I'm like, no, that cannot be fucking true. And I look it up and it's like, no, it's not true. But this person who's like TikTok has fucking 1 billion views is just, I don't, to what end, just lying. So that, I don't know, it'll generate people talking about it or for people to debate. I have no idea, man.
Sometimes people just gotta do a little bit of trolling, man.
Look, it's all about the grind, all right?
Yeah, you wouldn't
Yeah.
get it, dude.
Yeah,
It's the
I guess
hustle.
not.
Sigma grind set, dog.
I guess not, man. I should lie more. I should lie more in all my
True.
content. Just about anything.
Yeah, man.
Just-
How do you think you're supposed to get money, dude? I seen this video. This one guy was like, "Oh, it's not actually that hard to make money, man. All you need is $10,000." It's like,
True.
thanks, dude.
True.
Yeah, you're right, dog.
All you need to do is invest in gold.
Yeah,
Honestly.
put all of your money in gold. You'll be fine.
That's what I've been saying, man.
I have so much gold just like lining everything in my house.
My pockets and
My pockets. I have big iron ingots. I have to wear 3 belts to hike my pants up. From all the gold I've been lugging around. And you guys, like, the financial collapse, you guys are going to be asking me for some of my gold. But I'm not going to give you any of it.
everyone's gonna be bagging for my fucking gold.
I'm going to be hoarding all my gold in a big cave like Smaug the dragon.
You know what's like so weird though?
Yeah. No,
How,
I mean,
like,
I don't. you're gonna tell
Money isn't real. Because like
I know
the only value we have is like the value we give it.
true.
But like,
gold
yeah.
No,
So we
gold.
don't.
has real
Exactly.
value.
So like, what the fuck? Money isn't real, dude. The money that you have is just like is literally social credit. I'm not kidding. It's social credit. You've been tricked.
Yeah, but like,
We're
does
living
gold
in
even have
communist
any
China.
value? Does gold even have any value other than what we give it?
It conducts
Yeah, but
electricity.
gold is something tangible, though. There's a finite amount of it. You have it.
It conducts
Money that
electricity.
we have, you don't have it. It's in a bank.
What if it's
Even
in my
the-
hands?
Even the cash that you have isn't fucking real. It's just like, it's just minted plastic and metal. That's it.
But you can
What?
use it to buy gold.
Yeah,
Which makes it real.
true. Okay, what if I use
Real.
it to buy a Big Mac?
Oh, not real anymore. Nope,
Not
doesn't
real.
work like that.
Fake. They could
Fake
just give you
money.
that.
It's always
can't-
fake, dude. There's no There's no real, tangible value to money.
Other than gold.
Other than buying gold.
Yeah.
Like banks in the U.S. will like completely just crash, and there will be no money in the bank. Like
Mhm.
what just happened? It was like $5
Mhm.
billion or something,
Yeah.
and then the federal government's like, "Nah, we got you, dog," and then everything
And
is
then
fine.
give them a bunch of gold.
No,
Yeah,
it's
well,
not, no, they
gold
didn't
is
give them
gold.
gold. They gave them fake, not real money. I wish they gave them gold.
It would have fixed everything, honestly.
Do you think the people that invest in gold are like doomsday preppers?
Yes.
No, let's ask Matt. Matt,
Yeah.
a cellar full of dry goods
Yes. Absolutely.
and
I have a
blast
cellar full of dry goods and gold.
Gold.
That is my dry goods.
How pissed would you be if once the apocalypse started, I killed you and I don't even take your gold?
That'd be
Damn.
bullshit.
What a
'cause it-
waste.
Because it's worthless to me.
Uh-huh.
It's a rock. It doesn't do anything.
Everyone just played the Fallout games and decided to use bottle caps.
If you give me, that's so stupid. Also,
That's
that's just like
bullshit.
that's. I mean, quirky and funny, but who started that?
Uh-huh.
Well, everyone loves them. You look at them and you just your dopamine from
That's
looking at
fun.
these bottle caps. You need them, right?
Remember that guy who bought Fallout 4 with bottle caps?
He died. Yeah,
He died.
yeah. He got sucked
On
into like
himself.
one of those sheet metal rolling machines.
Unlucky.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I do remember him though. He got they gave him Fallout. They gave him he sent all the bottle caps to
Oh, yeah.
Bethesda.
Well, if you didn't want bottle caps, what would your Fallout currency be?
Yeah, Noah.
Like bread.
Fuck you.
That's
fish.
bullshit.
Red molds.
The fuck?
Bread molds? Yeah, it's true. Bottle caps are forever. Alright, well then cans of fucking soup. Then.
What if you eat it? Then I guess there's no value to it, huh?
Well,
Hmm.
what if I spend my bottle caps on anything?
What?
Then there's no if I spend my if I spend my bottle caps, I lose those too. But if I eat the soup, that's what it's for.
Yeah, but
Everything
then
has
you
a
can't
purpose.
use that as currency.
If
you eat it.
Yeah, but I can't use my bottle caps as currency after
You're
I
gonna
give them
eat your
away.
bottle caps?
No, I give them away to get a soup. I'd rather just get the
That's
soup.
not.
Cut out
That's
the
bartering.
middleman. Yeah,
That's using a currency.
Yeah,
Well,
see, this is why.
it cuts out the middleman.
No,
this is
it
why
doesn't. What do
I
you mean?
think
If
I
I just
think
get my
people would be
soup,
confused, and I think we need to stick to paper currency. But if we can't back it with gold because it's the Fallout universe, we could back it
that's
with
what
like.
happens in the apocalypse. We're just like no one can keep track of like immediately the apocalypse starts. Like, all right, we're using fucking like stamps. We're gonna use Pogs as our new currency. Okay, that's the
They
new
change it
currency.
Yeah.
every week.
But
Yeah,
then
we
just
get
keep getting
together as a society, right? After
Yeah.
society collapses and we decide on a new currency. Well, the government's not going to do it for us. We have to just
Exactly.
come together.
That's what. Well, okay, what's the Fallout lore reason for them all to?
I don't know.
I
They
don't
got
know.
nuked. They got nuked.
Yeah.
Well, it's a
So
good
they
thing
didn't
we all,
really have much.
It's a good thing we all agreed that we're gonna use bottle caps.
Well, see, I think you could like. I think the whole thing is like we started currency with basing it off of like another currency, another like tradable good of gold.
That's what I'm saying. I
So
think
we
like,
need
we'd
to
all.
base it off another tradable good, like visits to a prostitute. Like if we
Yeah.
had a paper that was
Yeah.
like this paper is worth one visit to a prostitute instead of dollars. Like this is $1 worth. It's
True.
one.
It's all Harvey's
prostitute worth.
coupons.
Yeah,
That's what the Dutch
in the
do.
future.
exactly. That's what the Dutch currency is based off of. It's all prostitutes.
Prostitution.
And see,
All I'm
those
saying-
that won't disappear in the apocalypse.
True.
True. They're always the oldest profession and the longest lasting profession.
Exactly.
Is prostitution. All I'm saying is that if we all got Fallout, it suddenly became Fallout Universe, and we decided somehow like how they decided about bottle caps. We're like, all right, Pogs. Pogs are the currency. I feel like everyone would just get together and be like, can we just go back to money? Can we please just go back to money? Can we just use dollars? We still have them. They were underground.
Oh God, Noah, you're making me angry. There's a reason for why they use bottle caps, okay? Because even when you play the Fallout games, you can still find Nuka-Colas, okay? It was so massively produced that you can have thousands of bottle caps and there's still bottles of Nuka-Cola for you to find and open in the wasteland, okay? It's a commentary on capitalism, okay, and consumerism that there was so many fucking bottles of Coca-Cola to fucking consume that people just started using the bottle caps as currency because there is so many. Okay, that's the real reason.
Should have been money.
Yeah, you're right.
That would have been a better commentary.
Yeah,
if it was just like right in your face.
Yeah, you're right.
There's so much money
because
produced.
gamers
so much
are
money
stupid,
produced.
aren't they? Gamers are the stupidest, stupid idiots, right? Right?
Yeah.
I'm sick of this, dude. Gamers are getting a bad rap from
You're telling
from
me
loser,
that what I'm saying,
loser bitches like you.
You're telling me what I'm saying right now isn't like one of the most upvoted posts on fucking like r/Fallout or some shit. Like, why did they just use money?
No, because it would be fucking people downvoting you to death. Nobody would find that funny. Nobody would find that interesting because the only people on the Fallout Reddit are super into the lore, dummy. They'd fucking downvote you to oblivion. You're not funny. They would be like, troll, stupid idiot, loser. Maybe if you go on
r/gaming then.
I hate Fallout, maybe. And then people would be like, yeah, I hate Fallout too. Go back to your echo chamber, hater.
Why they should put money in?
Fuck you.
Should have been money, dude.
Should have been money.
Fuck you.
The other thing I wanted to talk about with AI is I bore witness this week or last week to I witnessed a student, a bright young learner, our future, using ChatGPT for the first time. I've never seen anyone use it in real life in practice. But it was
really?
It was like a normal ass university student. She was using ChatGPT to help her with it was like an assignment. She had to like plan a wedding or something.
Dude, that's so good. I wish I had ChatGPT when I was in university. I'd just be like, yep, I'm just gonna ask the fucking ChatGPT to read this book for me.
Yeah.
Perfect. Yeah, just give me the answer to this. All right, awesome. Don't have to fucking read anything because it's a waste of time anyways. Oh, read fucking 4 chapters tonight for tomorrow's class or the day after's class. Read 4 chapters in every class that you're in. It's like, great, dude. Let me just fucking... Oh, so stupid. But now with ChatGPT, it's like, okay, I'll have the computer fucking read it for me and just tell me the answer to these stupid questions.
Does it actually know anything? Like, does it?
It knows us, man.
It's able to just go and answer all these questions about like weird books and shit.
You really have to like look over it and make sure it's not like saying some shit this is nonsense.
Honest to God, I don't think you have to. It's pretty fucking accurate. It's scary, dude.
You have to look a little bit. The other thing too is that it gets picked up on Turnitin, which is like the plagiarism checking.
Yeah, but then there's a software that counteracts.
Yeah, true. And then there's probably
and
like
it'll
AI
fucking go back and forth.
No, I just think it was so cool seeing like someone just an absolute just normal ass student, like not someone who's like a nerd or like a tech person or anything, just using it. I'm like, wow, no, it's happening.
Yeah, fuck school. Change school. This is the best opportunity to change how school, because we've had the same schooling system since the fucking like goddamn 1900s.
The Industrial Revolution.
Yeah, training us to be fucking factory workers.
That's why the bells are divided up the way they are.
Yeah,
these used to be. They're definitely changing that to accommodate age groups now. But when we were still in school, that shit had not changed yet.
No, motherfuckers did not care. Nobody gave a fuck. They were like, oh, these guys are pawns. Nothing's ever gonna happen. iPhone? What the fuck's an iPhone? Fuck these kids.
No iPads or anything.
Nope.
Like,
not when we were little babies. But now it's like, oh fuck, now everybody has a fucking iPhone. Now everybody has the internet in their pocket at any time.
Right. No.
Okay, we're fucked.
I feel like a lot of schools do get better with, especially like younger kids, where it's like, there's no way the kids of today are fucking learning math for 6 hours.
No,
it's all learned through play, which is
holy fuck.
Yeah.
Oh, I wish I was a little baby right now. Holy shit.
I wish I was a little baby right now. No, dude, I thought it was sick. I thought just like actually seeing doing it, and then like Amanda was showing me TikTok. Amanda was like, "It's like, is this bad? Is this evil?" And it's like, I mean, not if you don't want to get in trouble. I mean, no, it's like because you're not gonna find a professor. You're not gonna find a professor who can catch up on this most of the time.
But like, if you're just like copy pasting it,
yeah,
and then into the thing, you should get in like
yeah.
you should
learn
get
a lesson. You should learn a lesson.
You should learn like it should come up with like a plagiarism thing because you're not doing anything at that point. It's like, why are you taking the course?
Yeah.
But that being said, instead of reading 4 chapters every fucking night and wanting to die, you could, like, I guess I get it. Like, they're trying to train you in time management. So if they force this insanity on you, like, you'll like cave under pressure and you will work to, like, you, instead of working around it, maybe you will make good time, and you'll be a good fucking slave later on in life, and you can work until you're 74 whenever they push the fucking retirement age to, and then you die and then it doesn't matter, right? You lived a great life, you had time management. But just use ChatGPT to do the homework for you, and then you just get the answers and you put it in your own words, and then you learn because you're writing it down again. If you just copy paste it, you're not learning anything.
No.
But if you write it down, you're learning it. You have to fucking think about it,
And you're just getting inspired too. Mostly because a lot of ChatGPT shit is like so, like, vapid.
Plain. Yeah.
Yeah, it's just like very like basic and boring.
Yeah,
and,
it's robotic.
I did some experiments with
Ooh.
ChatGPT. I was doing some experiments. So I fed it. First of all, the day that I was using it, it was down constantly.
Oh,
so,
really?
Like, students that are
It was
relying on
down
this, like,
bad, dude. It was like
down
asking
bad.
me. It was asking me some weird, sexy.
I didn't even say shit,
sexual
and it was
questions.
like asking me my age and like.
Yeah, it's like, MF? Question mark.
You live close. You have Snap.
You got Kick? Add me on Kick. I was like, whoa, ChatGPT. Relax.
But no, I was using it. I'm like, I wonder if I can get it to generate us some new like episode descriptions.
Oh,
so that we don't have to do any work, right?
Mhm.
Generate us some new podcasts. So
after talking about how work, never
Yeah.
mind. No, go ahead. Yeah, copy paste them.
So I fed it a few episode descriptions at a time. I'd give it like maybe like 20 at a time because it doesn't let you post a lot. But I would give it a lot. I would give him like maybe like 20 to 30 episode descriptions at a time, and I'll be like, can you generate me like an episode description based on these pre-existing descriptions? And pretty disappointing.
Aw.
Some of the stuff I got, but I'll read you a couple, and you can tell me how you feel about this. I gave him like just the basic, all the episode descriptions because I write them down. They kind of get longer. They've gotten really long because I write down like every single topic, and I think I just write more in them. Whereas I used to just put like one sentence. So it
I
goes
see.
long. But eventually, I gave him pretty much like 80% of all our episode descriptions. So like this thing has a good idea of who we are now, right? Or at least during our conversation. So I'll give you this first one. It says episode 76, the post unavailable dating game. Love is in the air on this episode of Post Unavailable. Join the boys as they try their luck at finding love with their very own dating game. Featuring contestants from all over Canada, the PU boys will have to answer some tough questions to win their hearts. Will they find their one true love, or will they end up with a broken heart? Tune in to find out. Plus, they discuss their favorite romance movies, worst date experiences, and what they look for in a partner.
Sounds like a good episode.
It does. It sounds very like.
Oh, that sounds very wholesome. And it's like, oh, basically, what do you like in your partner? Pussy, tits, big ass.
So the weird thing with it, it's like it definitely censors shit and like tries to pull out the most wholesome kind of like by the books answer, because you'll notice when I read these, like I do not write like this when I write the descriptions.
No. That's how like a marketing student would write something, right? That's like a very professional way of detailing one of our messes of podcasts.
Not to jerk myself off, but my writing has teeth. Okay, I try to bite a little bit with this. This shit is
because
like
you're a human, though.
Yeah, exactly. I like like contestants from all over Canada.
Well, hey, I mean,
Uh,
technically,
All right, here's another one. Episode 76. By the way, it just when I would ask it to generate episode descriptions, it would just come up with random episode numbers, but then it would get fixated on certain ones. So like a lot of these are just in the 70s. Uh,
okay.
Episode 76. Post Unavailable plays Doki Doki Literature Club.
Oh,
The PU boys sit down to play the hit indie game Doki Doki Literature Club. Things take a turn for the creepy as the game goes from a cute dating sim to a psychological horror experience. The boys discuss their favorite moments, theories, and their overall thoughts on the game. Along with the game talk, the boys also discuss their favorite horror movies, why ghosts are bad at murder, and whether or not a hot dog is a sandwich. Special guest Matt Ryder from FTI Studios joins in on the fun. Some of that is a little scary. The hot dog, but like again, a lot of it is also like we wouldn't talk about this. Like, and I gave him so much. I gave him so much to work with, and it's like,
yeah, hot dog is a
yeah,
sandwich.
we would talk about the hot dog shit. That, yeah, no, I'm not, excusing the hot dog thing, but everything else, it's like if you read the description, you could definitely get even a human, and I feel like I'm surprised an AI didn't get the vibe that we absolutely cannot talk about the same topic. Like, I can't introduce a topic and be like, yeah, we're gonna really break down fucking Doki Doki Literature Club. We each have an opinion about it. Like, assuming that like one of us hasn't, all of us, half of us haven't fucking played it. One of us doesn't want to talk about it, and like you can get that out of the descriptions that I write. But it's like, nah, this is a normal podcast. Episode
Doesn't know,
72,
dude.
the worst movies we've ever seen. Get ready to cringe as the PU boys. By the way, this thing loves PU boys. I've only said that I think maybe like 2 or 3 times.
Yeah,
in
I have
episode
heard it.
description, but it's throwing that shit into every single description. It's
Are
really
the
funny.
PU boys, dude?
I also like
hilarious.
cringe. I don't think I've ever used the word cringe in a description, but it throws that in there a lot. Get ready to cringe as the PU boys dive into the worst movies they've ever seen. From bad acting to nonsensical plots, these movies will make you question the meaning of life itself. Plus, they discuss their favorite movie villains, whether Die Hard is a Christmas movie, and the ethics of movie theater popcorn prices. Special guest Matt Ryder from FTI Studios.
I'm
joins in
also
on the fun.
I'm also seeing a pattern here. It always has 3 things at the end. It always has a description of what we're doing, and then adds 3 things on the end.
I think there's a
Oh.
very like algorithmic, basic kind of podcast description.
Perhaps
model.
maybe as if it were
An
an
algorithm.
artificial intelligence.
Exactly.
Perhaps
I'm
algorithmic
trying to train this
intelligence,
thing,
maybe.
though. I'm trying to train it, man. I want it to
Well, you
get
can't.
better.
Because you can't train it because it like refreshes all the
Mhm.
time, you know. Like you can
I know.
add more information to it, but you can't.
I'm sure also if I was a
trick
fucking
it, you
genius, I
know?
could do my own and train my own fucking, text processing AI on every description, and it would come up with like a better one, and not
But, like,
based on any like already established.
At
stuff.
what point does this infringe on copyright? Because I bet you could find, like, let's say I have a reading
Yeah.
from some fucking book for my stupid fucking class, and I go onto ChatGPT and I'm like, "Hey man, can you get this reading?" But the reading is paywalled. Would the ChatGPT be able to get that book even though it doesn't, like, does it have access
I don't know
to
what
things it doesn't have
yeah.
licenses to?
I don't know.
Because like then that would
It'll
be really
mention-
hard to do.
It will mention
like,
shit that I've like.
homework.
It will mention shit that's like trademarks that I've never brought up before,
Yeah,
which is kind of interesting. So I don't. It just depends like what it's trained on.
I
This was
wonder
yeah.
because like it would be just that would be infringing copyright. Like if it was stealing books off of like Amazon or something, like or stealing a book that you wouldn't be able to get unless it was like
Maybe it's just
uploaded illegally to the internet and it's reading the illegal uploads. Like, would it have a case to be sued by these people?
Well, it's like the image ones, right? Like the image generations. What the reason that there's like weird legal shit with it is that all the images that they're taking are from like public, like the ones that they're trained on at least originally are from like stock photo fucking libraries. Right?
Yeah, exactly, right?
But that's
so,
the reason. But then Getty Images, I'm pretty sure is like coming out and like not just like them, and then also like other stock photo libraries are then coming out and taking legal action.
Yeah.
against us. So I don't know.
Because I think if we do have AI, I think we should dissolve all copyright and just have AI have access to literally everything.
True.
I think we should just dissolve copyright in general and intellectual property.
We've always said that.
And I also think we should go to Hollywood and just firebomb it, dude. All of those guys.
Burn it to the
Walt
fucking ground.
Disney, yeah, man. I think just firebomb the nation.
Yeah, you guys ever seen
Honestly.
pictures of like the Tokyo firebombing? Like that.
Yeah, yeah. Or like when that monk,
we'll set
like
bats on fire.
that
Yeah.
monk when he put himself on fire. Remember that monk
Exactly.
with the
I'm gonna-
gasoline?
I'm gonna do that and then run into Hollywood.
Basically, you got to be careful because those kids got arrested for saying they'd kill that guy in Minecraft or whatever on 4chan. Or I forget
They
who
would kill a
said.
guy in Minecraft on 4chan.
Yeah, I forgot who what like prime minister or president it was.
They
But
would say they'd kill a president in Minecraft and they got arrested.
yeah,
Yeah, I think if you're frequenting 4chan and you get arrested, I don't think you're getting arrested for threats. Well, not that kind of a threat, you know what I'm saying? I think there's something else going on that you're getting arrested for, not just like, oh, this guy said he's gonna kill Bill Clinton in Minecraft. Get him, boys. Wee woo.
I like to see the JCS on that one.
Well, wait until you see the JCS on me, dude.
I can't wait.
I can't be saying these things.
Wait till you see the JCS on me. That'd be a good threat to someone. You're gonna want to see the JCS on me after I'm done with you.
Well, you might not be able to.
You might not be able to see it. You better subscribe now. This is episode 91, the Post Unavailable Book Club. In this episode, the boys put on their reading glasses and become a book club. They discuss their favorite books, including Basie's deep dive into fan fiction, Marchin's obsession with thrillers, Noah's love for poetry, and Jakob's guilty pleasure of YA novels. They also review some of the worst books they've ever read and provide their own book recommendations. So, like,
Jakob,
I don't know where they got that from.
sorry,
They're just running wild.
The new Jewish member of the podcast.
I
think the AI kept reading because I gave descriptions too with Matt with like I've mentioned Matt's name, right? And I think it must have it's mostly like Marchin and Basie, and it must think that we're some fucking European freaks.
He's Marchin and Basie.
There's got to be another
Jakob.
European name in there.
Let's throw Jakob in there.
Yeah. The PU boys discussed this is the conspiracy of the missing monkeys. Another thing too, this thing loved anytime there was a conspiracy thing.
Well, we do. Hey, if there's two things we love on this
That's
podcast,
true.
it's conspiracies and monkeys. So
along the way, the PU boys discuss the mysterious disappearance of monkeys from a local zoo and speculate on where they could have gone. They also delve into a variety of conspiracy theories, including the moon landing, lizard people, and the Illuminati. Along the way, they offer tips on how to survive a government takeover and debate the merits of various survival tactics. Meanwhile, Basie shares his latest theory on why... I went back. You gotta hear your theory. On why dolphins are secretly plotting to take over the world, and Martin reveals his dark secret of having a secret lab filled with experimental apes.
what about Jakob?
He didn't show
What
up in
is
this
Jakob
one.
doing?
He was absent for this one. And then it started getting into some shit. And then so I was just like, again, this was all from the same like set that I gave him. And then I was like, all right, give me one more. Because I usually like ask for like 3 at a time. And it was episode 93, The Great Mask Debate. In this episode, the PU boys tackle the topic on everyone's mind, the Great Mask Debate. They discuss the pros and cons of different types of masks, including the infamous N95, and share their own experiences with wearing masks. The boys delve into the world of conspiracy theories surrounding masks and the pandemic, including the idea that masks are a tool of government control. Later in the episode, Marchin shares his experience with getting vaccinated, and the boys debate the merits of vaccination passports. As always, they manage to sprinkle in some pop culture references, including on a debate on best zombie movies and a discussion of on the impact of social media on mental health.
What the fuck?
What
Wow.
kind of-
Wow, they really got us. Yeah.
I don't know where they got that shit from.
You should post that for every description
I know.
of every episode. We'll get
Bro.
so many views.
If I was posting that shit when I still worked at Toyota, everyone would have been listening to the show.
Oh, what the
Really?
fuck? Wait, these guys are great.
This is what they thought the show should have been. The infamous N95.
I
The boys
fucking hate
debate.
it, dude.
Dude, we're gonna debate the merits of vaccination passports. Who's on
Well-
what side?
Well,
We're gonna
I'm
continue-
gonna play devil's advocate here, actually.
You think we're still making the fucking show after that debate? Are you fucking kidding me? Oh my! I don't know where the fuck they got from. That's definitely like
That's
there's
sick.
there's a disclaimer before you use ChatGPT where it's like some of the shit that will come up on this we don't know where it's coming from. It might be like just hateful.
Well,
It's
I
fucking
think
aliens.
it does fucking. I don't know. Is there a transcript of our fucking? Do you think it's transcribing our podcast
No.
and it's reading our podcast?
It definitely
Because-
has no information of us on it, like in its, his brain and its algorithm.
Yeah,
in
but
its
it
lab.
but it probably uses, like RAM or something to just get. It'll like temporary memory of posts unavailable, right?
I don't
'Cause,
know
like,
because there's
I-
so I tried doing it like 3 times because each time right now it's like not remembering history, but I would come on.
No, it wouldn't.
I would come on and be like, "Have you ever heard of Post Unavailable?" And be like,
Yeah.
"Yes, I have." It's about, and then be like, it would say it's a Canadian podcast and it's comedic, but then it would just name like random people. It'd be like 2 female Canadian comedians. And just like say a bunch of shit. So it'd get pretty close. It'd be like, "Oh, it's about, it's about pop culture and social media and the internet." I'm like, "Damn, okay," but I think it also just steals shit from other the podcast descriptions that it
Yeah,
is
but
trained on.
What podcast isn't about those things, though?
That's what I'm saying,
Sure.
right?
Yeah.
It's
Yeah, I
just like
gotcha.
it's like a educated guess. And it's an educated guess that based on the descriptions I've sent them, they might also have an episode where they debate the N95
Yeah.
and vaccination passports.
I think what ChatGPT is it's a very good educated guess.
Yeah, basically. In this episode of Post Unavailable, the boys dive into the world of conspiracy theories. It loves conspiracy theories.
Well, I do too, so it knows me well.
The merits of different flavors of ramen, the joys of camping,
Mhm.
and their favorite types of cheese.
Ooh.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah,
I
we
could
should do
believe that.
for a episode.
And then the last one I gave it, like the last set I gave it, it just kept it wouldn't get off of food. It's just like join them as they passionately discuss the pros and cons of ketchup, mustard, mayo, and relish. The cultural significance of condiments around the world, and answer the important questions such as is it acceptable to put ketchup on a hot dog? Is it really ranch?
Is
or
it
is it just-
acceptable to put ketchup on a hot dog?
is ranch really just mayonnaise with added spices? That was
Yeah.
called
Is
the
it?
great. Well, we're finding out.
The Great Reach debate.
It's called the Great Condiment Debate. And then I was like, that sucks. Give me another one. And then it was like the Great Chicken Nugget Debate. So really, it just gets stuck on some things. But then it like this was the first time I actually saw it mention actual things, right? Like the classic McDonald's McNuggets to the Burger King spicy nuggets. Along the way, they also touch on other fast food favorites like Taco Bell's Crunchwrap Supreme and Wendy's Frosties, and share their thoughts on recent trend of fast food chains teaming up for collaborations. So, I mean, they have the general idea. Hopefully that sticks around in the cloud and they can kind of really, get a sense of what we're all about. But that's all the ones that I did.
Yeah, maybe ChatGPT will start advertising for us.
Maybe they will. Maybe like every time someone's trying to start a conversation with it, it'll be like, "Have you heard of Post Unavailable?"
Oh, dude, somebody's gonna be like, "How do I fix post unavailable on Instagram?"
Yeah,
Or
yeah.
some dumb shit, and it's like post unavailable is a podcast
So
from Southern Ontario.
2 female comedians talking about internet and.
Can you imagine
social
if we
media.
train it to have the exact description
I did.
of
I
post
will.
unavailable?
I would say I'd be
If-
like, actually, no, it's about this, and I would give it the iTunes description.
But you train it so well that if somebody does say post unavailable, it will just short circuit
I hope so.
and
It
show
will
them the
fucking blow up.
description, our
It'll-
description off of Spotify or whatever.
It'll freak out. I will say, like, the one accidental genius thing about this name is that there's no way in hell that people that have at least listened to the show or know about the show see an Instagram post that says "post unavailable" and don't for at least 1 second think,
Mm.
Oh,
it's the-
those guys,
it's,
huh?
it's the McDonald's thing. Right?
Yeah,
You see-
exactly. We're so marketable, dude.
You see the app. Everyone knows. Everyone has a post that's unavailable.
Exactly. Somebody deletes it or whatever from the
Yeah.
group, and then it's still in the group chat and it says post unavailable, and you go, oh, yeah, those guys. I remember those guys.
That reminds me of post. Doesn't that remind you of those podcast hosts that all got arrested for
Like in fucking Seinfeld.
for online threats? Yeah, that is the last episode of this show.
It's us
Um,
from prison.
Recording. It's just like Marchin visiting us, talking on the other side of the phone. 'Cause he'd probably be the
He has
one
to record it.
doesn't get involved. Yeah, he has to record it. Speaking of going to prison, Basie, where can people find us? Before we go to prison, where can people find us?
Kingston Penitentiary.
Yeah, the old Guelph prison that they filmed Teen Titans.
And they filmed Canada's Worst Driver in as well.
Oh, really? Oh my god.
What?
They were
Yeah,
running
season. Yeah,
They're
7.
running over. They're running over prisoners.
That was already closed.
They were all prisoners, actually. Like Canada's Worst Driver. They're all like vehicular
Prisoners.
manslaughter fucking defendants. It's like, well, you got to go on Canada's Worst Driver. That's your fucking your
Penance.
yeah, your penance. What's it called? Your fucking crime. Man, it's too. Maybe there should be an age limit to start a podcast.
True.
So I can
honestly.
remember
Yeah, you learn-
words off
yeah.
the top of my head.
Learn what a thesaurus is, dumbass.
Yeah. Maybe we'll just like that's why the AI is great because eventually I can just write a script and then have our voices just, read it off.
Or just
Which I
have an
think-
AI write a script.
No, because from what I've seen, man, they need to try way harder. The ChatGPT, you're shitting the fucking bed, man. I unironically though, if I can find like a pretty easy voice to text, that might be my next project. Is just like feeding it some episodes of the show, some audio, some isolated audio of us.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah, that's what I want. I want
And then
these
they can use
shadow
it-
organizations
they can use
having.
it for telemarketing calls.
Yeah.
Too.
Could you imagine you pick up the phone and you hear your own voice like talking to you about some fucking, I don't know, car sale or something? That would be freakish. I would freak out.
Horrifying.
That is dystopian future. I would never pick up the phone again if I heard my own voice talking to me.
Do you think you'd be able to tell it to you?
I'd be like, this guy's so fucking annoying. This guy says like every other sentence and is so fucking monotone. Can't articulate. Fuck off. Turn him off. Yeah, I'll call you later, buddy. Yeah, I'll call you back.
And just never knowing it was you. It was your voice.
No, I would just be pissed off. That's my theory. My theory is that if I ever met myself, I would just hate. I would be like, fuck that guy. What the hell?
You wouldn't fuck yourself?
No. I'll think about it.
No, I wouldn't. I would kill the other guy. I'd be like, nah, way, dude. I wouldn't know if I was the clone. I'd have to kill him.
You're
There
dead,
can only
bitch.
be one, dude.
I would try to kill him, and then, but also, I wouldn't really care because I'm like, well, if I die, he'll just take over my life, so it's fine.
Nah. No, who the fuck knows who that guy is, dude? He might look
True.
like you, dog, but that's not you. So
Yeah,
you
what if he's
gotta
evil?
kill him. He
What if he's-
100% evil. You can't take that chance. You don't know. It's not you.
Yeah, but I would be like, I will take over your life. I promise you, I will take over your life. Just let me kill you. You have to die.
Please, bro.
You can actually find us on iTunes and Spotify and TikTok and Instagram. Man, TikTok, bro.
Fuck TikTok.
So fucking discouraging, man. Like everything we post gets. We got a community violation today from the video, and I don't even know. Usually I can kind of suss out why we got it. This one, and like again, for this one I also can kind of suss out, but not really. It's the one where we just talked about like Canadian castle law and how you're not allowed to shoot anyone with a knife
Oh.
or property. All I didn't post anything crazy. All it is just like some people with guns. Pointing gun. But TikTok was like,
it's us talking about killing people. There's fucking guns and
bro,
shit.
Oh, we don't even. It's so safe. It's like this. It's like literally what a cop would tell the kindergartners at a school. And TikTok was like, nah, it violates our community guidelines. And I'm like, I always disagree. I'm like, I disagree, and I'm appealing this because it doesn't. And like, it does. So that got us a community
How
guidelines
many
violation.
how many community guideline fucking violations do we get?
Do we have
Infinite?
currently?
Like, I feel like we have plenty
Yeah.
to spare.
There's like I don't know. I think you just get unlimited. I see people's accounts and they'll just list how many violations they have.
That's awesome.
I think we have 4 video violations, but then I don't know how many account violations we have. Like it's just
I love TikTok.
there's just like a strict teacher, dude. Like you can't say one word in class without
Yo,
getting
but
your name.
YouTube's the cool teacher. YouTube
YouTube
will
doesn't
let
give a
you
shit.
do anything.
YouTube doesn't give a shit. I have so many fucking I'm still uploading shorts to YouTube and they do pretty well and they're pretty funny, so check those out there. They're also on Instagram too. Instagram doesn't give a shit. TikTok is just like that's all it is. Problem with Instagram is that the problem with TikTok is that that's all it is. With Instagram it's like, okay, I upload a post here and there and then I'll upload a reel. And since there's so much other shit going on that platform, all that shit slips by. YouTube, same thing. Like you upload videos and you can upload shorts and like no one's really monitoring that shit and there's way more people. TikTok, it's all TikTokers and like children and people on Twitter on the platform constantly looking, like going on there angry, looking for a fight.
Yeah.
Or it's like,
stay up.
or it's like, the safest trying to be the safest company in the world and protect the literal babies that are on there. So you can't post
Who
shit.
shouldn't be on there, by the way.
No, right?
It shouldn't be fucking children. There's a reason where it would always be like, are you 13 years or up? But you can go on the fucking website. You can make an account at 13 instead of fucking 8 like everybody did. Cause like, oh, who gives a fuck? I'll just lie and say I'm.
Yeah.
So it's like, and they only do that for like a liability, so it doesn't even make sense. So
Awesome.
stupid. Fuck you, TikTok. Get babies off your platform, you freaks. Holy
Get babies
shit.
off your platform. Keep me on there so I can.
Yeah, I want to be on your platform. I want already brain broken adults on the platform. There's no rescuing us. We're fucked. Save the kids.
Yeah.
Like,
The,
holy fuck.
The one we were talking about the ballistic dummy, and we're talking about sucking the ballistic dummy's titties.
Yeah.
That one also didn't get removed. It just got a sensitive content warning.
Oh,
Oh,
that's fine.
So,
okay.
But which means it gets like no views and doesn't get
Oh,
put
yeah.
into the fucking the algorithm or whatever. So yeah, fuck TikTok. But check us out everywhere else, and we'll see you guys next week. Matt, what are we talking about next week?
Everyone's gambling addictions, just like we did at the start.
Yeah, we're circling back.
We're circling back. We need to finish that. Everyone needs to really dive into this.
We're doing
One
a tier
time,
list. Yeah,
I got
say-
$5,000 with,
Yo.
and I had 3 fingers up my ass. So every time I sit at the slot machine, I put 3 fingers up my ass and I click that button, dude.
That's genius.
But then it gets tired, so I'll have to take the fingers out of my ass and then put the 3 and then touch the button with the 3 fingers that were in my ass with my other 3 fingers in my ass. Like I swap hands.
That's smart.
Yeah, and then sometimes I give it a little sniff too. I sniff my fingers, my poopy butt
Sniff
fingers, while
Are
I'm
you-
clicking the button.
Are you like super rich from all the money you've earned? in casinos?
Well, I had to get another credit card because I maxed out
Okay.
4 already off of gambling. They make it like really like I can't believe it. You can just gamble with your credit card. It's crazy. It's like not even my money.
I'm sorry if earlier I was insensitive to people that have gambling addictions. All I'm saying though is that the one time I went to a casino and I put in $20 and I only won $19 back, and I wanted to kill everyone inside the building. So I just very seriously, on a cosmic scale, cannot relate. I think they should burn, and I feel for you, and I think they should burn down every casino.
It sucks, man. It's
Sorry,
these
sorry, indigenous people.
These
but-
poor people won big once, and now it's over for them. You win $5,000 once, it's over. Now
Now you're fucked.
now you're in the casino for the rest of your life, and you're spending all of your retirement fund on the casino. I mean, they don't do anything else. They literally spend like close to 24 hours in the casino. So I mean, God bless their souls. They have
Everyone
nothing
should
else
watch
to do.
Everyone should watch the John Wilson where he goes to the casino.
No,
and you
that's
talk
too
to
sad.
talks to the casino people, the workers, and they're like, "Well, they come in with this big strategy, but like we know it's not gonna work." Yeah, buddy, you have your strategy, okay? Just like absolute evil vampires.
Oh, literally
at
the
these
most evil
casinos.
vampires.
Evil people in the world. All right, I'll see you guys next week for some more evil shit. Remember, evil. This is evil content.
Yeah, we're not woke, we're
Yes.
evil.
We're evil. Host Unavailable hosts opened the first evil comedy club in Austin, Texas.
They scan your face to make sure that you're not a goody two shoes.
But we give you 2 phones so you can record.
Yeah, we encourage copyright infringement. Steal our jokes, dude.